Life, in all its chaotic and unpredictable glory, often presents us with challenges that test the very foundation of our character. Among these trials, few are as potent or as deeply unsettling as encountering disrespect from others. Whether it's a dismissive comment, a betrayal of trust, or an outright assault on our dignity, these experiences can leave us feeling diminished, angered, and unsure of how to proceed. The Stoics, masters of self-mastery and resilience, understood the corrosive nature of disrespect and offered a powerful antidote: virtue. They recognized that true strength lies not in retaliating in kind, but in choosing a higher path, one paved with self-control, wisdom, and an unwavering commitment to living according to our values. In this series, we will explore 5 powerful strategies for navigating the treacherous terrain of disrespect. These are not mere tactics for winning arguments or seeking revenge, but rather profound shifts in perspective and action that empower us to reclaim our power, preserve our peace, and emerge from these encounters stronger and more resilient than ever before. So if you're ready to break free from the cycle of anger and resentment, cultivate a spirit of indomitable resilience, and face disrespect with the unwavering strength of a Stoic, then join me on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Imagine this. You're in the midst of a disagreement. Tensions are rising, and suddenly you're met with a wave of disrespect. The air is thick with hostility, and you can feel the heat of anger bubbling up inside you. The natural reaction is to fight back, to defend yourself, to make your voice heard above the din of conflict. But what if there was another way, a way to rise above the fray and maintain your dignity and composure? What if I told you that the most powerful weapon in your arsenal is silence? Not the silence of defeat or submission, but a deliberate, controlled silence that speaks volumes. This kind of silence says, I am in control of my emotions. I will not be dragged down to your level. It's a testament to your inner strength and resilience. The Stoics understood that true strength lies not in succumbing to our baser instincts, but in mastering them. They believed the key to a virtuous life was to remain unaffected by external events and to maintain inner peace, regardless of the chaos around us. This philosophy is as relevant today as it was in ancient times. By practicing the art of the silent stare, we can embody the principles of Stoicism in our daily lives. When confronted with disrespect, one of the most effective strategies is to meet it with a calm, unbothered stare. This isn't about being passive or weak. It's about demonstrating that you are above the petty squabbles and provocations. It's about showing that you have the self-control and confidence to remain composed no matter what is thrown your way. This silent stare is not about aggression or intimidation. It's about conveying unwavering composure, a quiet strength that disarms the aggressor. It's a way of saying, I see you, I hear you, but I will not be moved by you. This kind of response can be incredibly powerful, often leaving the other person at a loss for words. When someone tries to provoke a reaction from you, they're engaging in emotional manipulation. They're attempting to control you by eliciting a specific response. By remaining silent and composed, you take back that control. You refuse to be a puppet on their strings. You're refusing to play their game, setting your own rules, and deciding how you will respond. This self-control is a hallmark of true strength and maturity, asserting your power without resorting to aggression or hostility. The silent stare is a powerful message in itself. It communicates that you are not easily shaken, that you have a deep well of inner strength to draw from. It says, I am in control of myself and will not be swayed by your attempts to provoke me. This kind of self-assurance is a deterrent to those who seek to undermine you. It's a way of asserting your power without saying a word, demonstrating that you are not someone to be trifled with, not because you're aggressive, but because you refuse to be shaken by the storms of other people's emotions. This silent strength is a testament to your character, a beacon of calm in a sea of chaos. Embrace the silent stare and let it be your shield in the face of adversity. We live in a world saturated with noise. From the moment we wake until the moment we fall asleep, we are bombarded with information, opinions, and demands for our attention. The constant hum of notifications, the endless stream of news, and the ceaseless chatter of social media create a lot of noise that drowns out our inner voice. This relentless influx of information can leave us feeling overwhelmed and mentally exhausted, making it difficult to think clearly, connect with our inner voice, and respond with wisdom. To find clarity, we must seek moments of silence. Silence allows us to tune out the external noise and tune into our inner selves. It is in these quiet moments that we can hear our true thoughts, reflect on our actions, and find the wisdom to navigate life's challenges. Now, imagine this. You're in a heated argument, emotions are running high, and the person you're arguing with hurls a particularly cutting insult your way. Your first instinct might be to fire back with a witty retort to defend yourself. But what if I told you that the most powerful response might be no response at all? The Stoics understood the inherent power of silence. They recognized that words once spoken can never be taken back. Like arrows loosed from a bow, they have the potential to inflict lasting damage. In the heat of the moment, when emotions are inflamed, our words can easily become weapons, causing more harm than good. This is why, when confronted with disrespect, sometimes the wisest course of action is to embrace silence as your answer. This doesn't mean passively accepting abuse or allowing yourself to be walked all over. It's about choosing to respond with strategic silence. A silence that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. Silence can be a powerful tool for de-escalation. By choosing not to respond to provocation, you deny the other person the fuel they need to continue the conflict. Our silence can diffuse tension, allowing emotions to cool and reason to prevail. There's a simple phrase, a powerful phrase, that can help you in this endeavor: because I choose to. Think about the weight of those words. There's no defensiveness, no pleading for understanding, just a calm, assertive statement of self-ownership. It speaks volumes without needing to elaborate. Imagine someone questioning your decision. Instead of launching into a lengthy explanation, you simply say, "because I choose to." You'll be surprised by the effect it has. Not only does it shut down the unnecessary interrogation, but it also reinforces your own internal sense of agency. Sometimes, despite using silence and composure, the disrespect continues. In such cases, the most effective and courageous act is simply to retreat. When you're constantly subjected to disrespect, it's like a wound that never heals. It festers, impacting your mood, self-esteem, and your view of the world. Withdrawing is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of profound self-knowledge. You know your own value, what you deserve, and that your time and energy are precious resources. Why squander them on individuals who consistently demonstrate their inability to offer basic respect? This isn't about holding a grudge. It's about setting healthy boundaries. You are not obligated to engage endlessly with people who diminish you. You have the right to choose who enters your life and how much energy you give them. We've talked about the importance of silence, boundaries, and strategic retreat. These are all essential tools in our arsenal when dealing with disrespect or conflict. Silence can be a powerful response, a way to maintain your dignity and composure. Boundaries are crucial for protecting your mental and emotional well-being, ensuring that others do not overstep their limits. Strategic retreat allows you to step back, reassess the situation, and respond more effectively. But there's another crucial element in handling disrespect: confidence. Confidence is not just about how you present yourself to the world, it's about how you feel inside. It's about having a deep-seated belief in your own worth and abilities. This kind of confidence acts as a shield, protecting you from the slings and arrows of others' negativity. But I'm not talking about arrogance, about puffing yourself up or pretending to be something you're not. True confidence is quieter, more profound. It's rooted in a deep sense of self-worth, a belief in your inherent value as a human being. Think of it like this: when someone hurls an insult, it's like throwing a dart. If you're filled with self-doubt, if you're constantly questioning your own worth, that dart will find its mark. It will pierce through and fester, poisoning your thoughts. But if you're grounded in a solid sense of self-worth, that dart will simply bounce off. It might leave a scratch, a momentary sting, but it won't have the power to truly wound you. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Dr. Peterson, you make it sound so easy, but what if I struggle with self-doubt? What if I have flaws or mistakes I'm not proud of? Let me tell you something. Everyone has flaws. Everyone makes mistakes. The past is a land we can revisit but never change. To pretend otherwise is to live in a fantasy. The key is not to deny these imperfections, but to integrate them into your being. The Japanese have a beautiful art form called kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold. The broken pieces are not hidden but highlighted, celebrated as part of the object's history and its unique beauty. You see, it's our imperfections, our struggles, that give us depth, that make us interesting, that teach us compassion for ourselves and others. When you embrace your flaws, when you own your story, you remove the power of others to use them against you. Confidence isn't just an internal state of mind. It's also reflected in your posture, your demeanor, the way you carry yourself. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin slightly raised. Make eye contact. Speak clearly and calmly, even when you're disagreeing. These might seem like small details, but they send a powerful message. I am not someone who will be easily disrespected. Think of the animal kingdom. A predator can sense fear and insecurity. It's drawn to weakness. But when an animal stands its ground, when it projects an aura of confidence, it commands respect. It changes the dynamic of the interaction. The same principle applies to human beings. When you carry yourself with confidence, you establish clear boundaries. You communicate that you are not someone to be trifled with, not because of your title or your status, but because of your inherent worth as a human being. But how do you build this kind of confidence if it doesn't come naturally to you? It starts with self-awareness. Take the time to understand your strengths and weaknesses, reflect on your past experiences, both successes and failures, and learn from them. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who uplift you, environments that inspire you. And remember, confidence is a skill that can be developed over time, with practice and perseverance. One important way to build confidence is by setting and achieving small goals. Start with something manageable, something you know you can accomplish. Each small success will build your confidence and motivate you to take on bigger challenges. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledge your progress and give yourself credit for your efforts. Over time, these small victories will accumulate and your confidence will grow. It's also important to challenge negative self-talk. Pay attention to the way you speak to yourself. Are you overly critical or harsh? Do you focus on your flaws and mistakes rather than your strengths and achievements? If so, it's time to change that narrative. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your worth and capabilities. Practice gratitude. Focus on the things you are grateful for in your life and let that positivity fuel your confidence. Your body language plays a significant role in how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Stand tall with your shoulders back and your head held high. Make eye contact when speaking to others. Use open, expansive gestures. Avoid crossing your arms or slouching, as these can make you appear closed off or insecure. Practice these confident body language cues until they become second nature. Another powerful tool for building confidence is visualization. Take a few moments each day to visualize yourself succeeding in various situations. Imagine yourself speaking confidently in a meeting, acing a presentation, or handling a difficult conversation with ease. Visualization can help you mentally prepare for these scenarios and boost your confidence when they arise in real life. It's also important to take care of your physical well-being. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and adequate sleep can all contribute to a positive self-image and increased confidence. When you feel good physically, it positively impacts your mental and emotional state. Make self-care a priority in your life, and you'll find that your confidence naturally improves. Surround yourself with supportive and positive people. The company you keep can have a significant impact on your confidence. Seek out relationships that uplift and encourage you. Distance yourself from those who bring you down or undermine your self-worth. Building a strong support network can provide you with the encouragement and validation you need to boost your confidence. Remember, confidence is not about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about embracing your imperfections and learning from your experiences. It's about believing in your worth and capabilities, regardless of what others may say or think. Confidence is a journey, not a destination. It requires continuous effort and self-reflection. But with time and practice, you can develop the kind of confidence that acts as a powerful armor, protecting you from the negativity and disrespect of others. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. If you found this valuable, please share it with someone who might benefit from a little stoic wisdom. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on building a life of meaning and resilience. Until next time, take care, stay strong, and remember, respect truly does start with you.